Hello everybody, welcome back to Buzzard-Roost homestead and prepping. Anyway, I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. Actually, I have helping a good friend of mine out with some cattle and some pastures, and I've been working real hard on figuring out what we're going to do. One of the problems we had are the beavers damming up the drainage, the ditch to the access to the back of the property. And so I've been doing some animal damage control. Sorry about all the traffic behind me, but got that one today. Reset my traps, so hopefully I can catch another one. That's a if I was to guess, that's probably a 2-year-old. I have, let me turn around here. This is a big duck pond, and here's the access road, and then towards the back they've got it dammed up back there, and it's flooding the road. So I've got some traps set back there. I am not trapping the duck pond itself. I'm just trying to trap what's clogging up the drainage ditch right now. I may do some trapping in the duck pond this winter when the hides are good. Anyway, let me grab this real quick. Always got to have that. I know I can't show very much of it, or YouTube will take it down. Anyway, sorry about all the wind. So anyway, on this pasture, we got approximately 50 acres, and currently we have, or he has, not we, he has 14 head of cows, 12 calves, and a bull. Well, I'm not going to mess with that gate. I've been fixing fence and doing a lot of research. Oh, if I can get over it. It's kind of hard with waders on. Whew, hopefully I didn't poke a hole in them. Anyway, I've been doing a lot of research on pastures, trying to make it to where we won't have to feed hay during the winter time. Build the pastures up good enough that they'll be able to, they will have a stockpile of forage for them to get through the winter. Now we will keep hay on hand, so if the pastures ain't up to par, we'll have something to be able to feed them. Or if we have another, what was that, polar vortex, probably have to feed them some hay there, just so they'll have enough to eat to keep the heat machine running inside them. Anyway, pastures don't look too bad. The problem is they get to roam the entire 50 acres. So we're going to start dividing the pastures up, limiting them to just certain parts, rotational grazing them, and add seed to the pastures. I'd like to bring the variety up to minimum 8 varieties with 2 legumes. Ideally 15 plus varieties. And the purpose of that is give them a good rounded balance, forage to eat on, not too much of one thing, and like I said, a variety. So that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing for a little over a month now, doing a lot of research. I have not watched a Patreon video. My regular channels, I haven't been watching them. Like I said, I've been trying to do as much research as possible. Oh, the coat is not because it's cold. It's because we've been getting a lot of rain here in Oklahoma. And waders. That's sorry, check my traps. Using jump traps, foothold traps. So anyway, haven't been preparing as much as I probably should have. It seems like when most people need to do it when it's the most critical, I seem to kind of slow down on it for some reason. Don't know that either, but it's just the way I am. And most of you know that I've been preparing for quite a while. So, trying to get some more options, help a good friend out, and get it to where, because of all this lockdowns and stuff, which most of them have lifted now, the local hospital where I'm at doesn't require you to wear masks no more. That is great. I love it. Even some of the nurses weren't wearing them. So, by some miracle, April 30th seemed to be the day it significantly reduced itself so we could start not wearing masks no more. Anyway, that's just kind of an update. You can see some of the cows back there. So, I'm going to be taking like weekly pictures of the pastures, kind of see how they're advancing, and doing everything I can to improve them. Anyway, keep preparing. Stockpile. Start buying some food. Now, I know I've preached to the choir most of the time on this, and you need to start buying extra food. The prices are going to skyrocket. They're selling commodities to foreign countries at a cheaper rate than they're charging us for it, if I understood right. I may be wrong, and if I am, please correct me in the comments. Show me the evidence. But it's almost like they're trying to destroy the middle class. So start opening your options. If you can, have a couple of pet rabbits. Make sure you get a male and female. Some places will let you have chickens in the city, but not a rooster. Buy you 3 or 4 hens. Buy them laying pellets for now, and they'll produce eggs. Now, if you had a way to get you a rooster, I don't know any roosters that don't crow, so that's going to be hard. But if you could, that's more chickens for your future flock. Like I said, rabbits. My thinking on it would be 1 male, 2 females. That will keep you supplied in rabbit meat, but it's low in fat, so you're going to have to come up with a alternative fat supply to add to it. Do some research, you'll find out about, I think it's called rabbit fever or rabbit starvation, and it's because they don't have the fat in them that you need to survive. But back to the food again. Buy some staples, rice, beans, things like that. Then go to cans. Buy seeds. My garden's not going to be real big this year. I've got some squash, some tomatoes, some okra, onions, a little bit of lettuce. My next video, I'll show you my hoop house that I've been working on. I didn't cover it in plastic. I think I may have showed it in my last video. But anyway, I haven't covered it in plastic because we're coming into early summer, so I won't need it. But this fall, I will definitely cover it. I'm going to try to grow some things in there. Looking for ways to heat it without electricity and fuel. But anyway, get stocked up, get your food preps done. Another good resource is some books. I can't think of any right off the hand, but medical herb books are great. Now, I bought these books, but they don't support me in any way. There's basically no one that supports me. I need to start monetizing a little bit. But the Lost Ways, they're kind of inexpensive, but they are loaded with a wealth of information. I've got 2 of them. I've got the one on basically survival food, the way they kept and made food back when, the old days. And I also got the herbal remedy, can't say the word, but you know what I'm talking about, the medical one. And I was surprised. There's a lot of great information in there for a lot of different things that in a societal collapse or a grid down or something that where you don't have medical coming to you, you might be able to substitute some of them. And a lot of these plants that I was looking at, I've seen around that I could use in such a case. Anyway, remember, only dead fish follow the flow of the stream. Don't be a dead fish. This is Buzzard. See ya.